Hey everyone, it's Michael. I hope you're doing well today, and I have a review here for the 1984 classic 80s comedy, Revenge of the Nerds. I've never seen it before, and yesterday my mom and I were hanging out, and I decided to see if she wanted to watch it, because I've never gotten to see it, and this is one of the quintessential comedies of all time, not just the 80s. This is one of those ones that's so great that people typically seem, for whatever reason, not me, but people typically say this, Porky's, The Breakfast Club, and Ferris Bueller's Day Off are like the quintessential 80s comedies you have to see with a moderate budget, not something big like Ghostbusters or Back to the Future. But I've always wanted to see it. My mom has asked me for years if I wanted to check it out on different weekends. We'd hang out every once in a while, and I was always like, not yet. And this was the weekend I finally saw it. Never seen one of the sequels. And I gotta tell you, man, Revenge of the Nerds lives up to its reputation. If you have not seen Revenge of the Nerds, don't even listen to this review. Just check it out. I guarantee you'll love it, no matter who you are. So basically the plot of this, there's two boys who are just now starting college. They're nerds. They have pocket protectors, glasses, this goofy laugh that sounds like goose honking. It cracks me up every time they laugh like that in this movie. But basically, they're going to college for the first time, and they're realizing, like, oh man, we could have girls in our rooms and stuff at nighttime. We could drink. We could do all this stuff. And they get all pumped up about that. And the jocks end up burning their own house down. Their own, like, what is it called? Frat house down. It's a great scene, by the way. And so they need somewhere to live. And the college campus kicks the nerds out of their own little, not really frat house, but where they're actually bunking at. And they have to go live in the gym, and the jocks end up taking up their old building where they were living at previously. So our two main characters and all the other nerds they've kind of become friends with, like this one goofy dude that always practices the violin named Poindexter, this really, really gay black guy who's one of the best characters in the film, who always does like the videotape aerobics for women and stuff. They all get together with a plan, including the best friend from Better Off Dead, the guy that's trying to sell cocaine sell snow as if it's cocaine from that movie. He's one of my favorite 80s actors. I don't know his name, and he's in here. So is John Goodman, by the way, as the coach of the football team. They all get an idea together that they're going to make the jock's life miserable, and they're going to make up their own fraternity. But I didn't realize how much like financing and recognition had to go to make you a real frat. I always wondered how that worked in real life. I don't know if this is completely true to life, but I guess it is at the time. I don't know. But they go through all the trials and tribulations of trying to make their fraternity a real thing, and it's only for smart people. And even like side characters that don't matter as much in here, like for example, there's a little boy in here who's like so smart that he's in college now. Even he has great jokes. The jokes in here, man, no matter what the scene is, what the setting is, I laughed my ass off throughout this entire movie. It made my Saturday night. It was so funny. My mom and I were cackling over it. If my wife was still in town right now, I think she would be digging it right now if she saw it with us. The music is fantastic. It's not just like an 80s style. Like there's a theme song to Revenge of the Nerds, and it's great. There's Michael Jackson's Thriller is in here. There's just so much stuff, dude. And it's just fantastic, man. Again, every bit of its reputation, it lived up to that. It was super fun. By the way, one of the main character guys, it may be Gilbert, I could be wrong. He's Lizzie McGuire's dad from the TV show Lizzie McGuire. Which was very strange to see him here. But I had a blast, dude. All of the stuff in here with the nerds versus the jocks, it is probably one of the best comedies I've ever seen. I wouldn't put it on the level for me personally as something like my favorite comedy, Better Off Dead, or, something like Breakfast Club, or, I don't think I would put it on that level, even for 80s comedies. But dude, it's just a great testament to like most 80s comedies. Even the kind of mildly forgotten ones like this. Like, people my age know Breakfast Club. They don't know this movie. This is great. This is truly actually a great flick, and everyone would have a good time watching this. It is not politically correct at all. People would be super offended if this came out now with the jokes in here. By the way, my favorite character in the movie is this one Asian guy. And I don't know if he's supposed to be like completely foreign or what, but he has a little bit of an accent and he is so fun. I love him, man. He's just so funny. Whoever that actor is, I don't think he's anybody that went on to be big in Hollywood. I didn't look into him, but that dude, to me, is a comedic genius. He should have had a career. He's great. I love that guy. But yeah, that's really all I have to say about Revenge of the Nerds. Obviously, it's a massive recommendation from me, but I will totally be checking out the sequels. I heard that number 2 was supposed to be good. I don't know about the other ones, if there is more than 2. I think there's 4 of these, but I don't know. But I am so thrilled to get around to watching part 2 at some point, and maybe even the others too. I don't know. But this was such a blast, man. This was such a good, like, sort of young adult teenager comedy. It's kind of a raunchy comedy, but the thing is, this does a lot of the stuff that Porky's did a couple of years before it, and I think it's a million times better than that boring-ass movie Porky's. Porky's, in my opinion, was popular because of teenagers and because of the shock value of the movie. I fucking hate Porky's. I will never sit through that movie ever again. Revenge of the Nerds does everything Porky's did, like spying on women in their bedrooms and stuff. It does it a million times better in a really great, funny way. That again, nowadays would not be looked upon for a movie very well. Twitter will have a meltdown the day they realize that this exists. Great flick. If you haven't seen Revenge of the Nerds, please, for the love of God, no matter what background you come from or anything, watch this movie. I promise you, you will laugh so hard, dude. It's fantastic. It's everything comedy should continue to be. So anyway, have you seen it? What do you think about it? Let me know if you thought the sequels were any good. Let me know how many there are for that matter. And thank you all for watching, guys. God bless you all. Catch you later. And Mom, thank you for picking this one out. Love you. God bless you again. And goodbye.